All right, so we're going to start chapter 5. So we just talked about, we're going to talk about, we talked about yesterday about perfection. So chapter 5, perfection, incremental path. When Joe Day, the president of Freudenberg NOK of Plymouth, Michigan, began in 1992 to introduce lean thinking in the North American alliance between the world's largest seal and gasket makers, he noticed something very curious. No matter how many times his employees improved a given activity to make it leaner, how many times his employees improved a given activity to make it leaner, they could have always find more ways to remove muda by eliminating effort, time, space, and errors. What's more, the activity became progressively more flexible and responsive to customer pull. For example, when Freudenberg NOK set out to reorganize the manufacture of vibration dampeners in its Longueuil, Indiana facility, an initial Kaizen event achieved a 56% increase in labor productivity and a 13% reduction in amount of factory space needed. However, in revisiting this reduction in amount of factory space needed, activity of the 5 additional 3-day Kaizen events over the next 3 years, it was gradually possible to boost productivity by 991%, while reducing the amount of space by 48%. What's more, additional improvements are possible and planned for the future. This seems to defy all logic. After all, there are diminishing returns to any type of effort, aren't there? Kaizen activities are not free, and perfection, meaning the complete elimination of muda, is surely impossible. So shouldn't managers eventually stop efforts to improve the process, so simply manage it in a steady state, avoiding variances from normal performance? As we have reviewed data similar to those with senior management and many firms around the world, we have found 2 prevalent reactions. One is the steady state management of variances. Really is the cost-effective approach once an activity has been fixed. The other was summarized by a senior manager of an English firm, which has done nothing to fix its product development, scheduling, and production systems, but was planning to do something. Why didn't FNGP get the job done the first time? Why didn't they conduct a thorough planning exercise that defined the perfect process at an outset so they wouldn't waste 3 years before finally getting it right? Both reactions show how traditional management fails to grasp the concept of perfection through endless steps, which is a fundamental principle of lean thinking. Because FNGP is one of the most relentless pursuers of perfection we have found, their approach makes an excellent illustration of what perfection means in practice and how to pursue it. Again, remember, you cannot do it perfect the first time, or the second time, or the third time. Each time has to be an improvement. Each time can be an improvement. So we got to remember, it's not just to sit on our laurels. We got to make an improvement, again, adjust to make another improvement, and make another improvement. That's how we need to change. All right? Thank you, and have a good weekend.